Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved. I'm Maxon Evolved, and before I get going, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that button down there so you see when we got new videos going up. So, let's hop into this. Now, this is the Tier 2 crafting area, and a little bit has happened in between episodes. Number one, our nickel vein down there ran out of nickel, so we had to figure that out. Number two, I've kind of expanded a little bit just to kind of be able to see better. But we have some issues here. So we kind of saw that we were running out of titanium. That's running low. Our gold is definitely running low. But we have a little bit of help lined up. So number one, let's go take a look over here. You might notice these pipes here. We did happen to find another nickel vein right here. Not very far. It's not very big. In fact, I don't know how big it is off the top of my head. 2 million. So that's definitely not bad, right? And that's enough to kind of get us going in the meantime. And then number two, we started tapping this huge titanium vein right here. This is like 25 million titanium. That's going to be more than we need for the whole rest of the game probably. So I'm not running it yet. I'm kind of waiting until this titanium over here runs out. And then what I'll do is I can run the pipes behind and just have them come straight in. But we still need gold, right? So let me I made some pings. Let me throw this ping down here. Let's see if we can find some gold deposits somewhere that we can tap. So obviously that one. Well, there's one straight back, but that one looks rather sizable. So I think, let me dig down over there. Here, I'm going to make a hole. Maybe not a hole. It looks like it's just straight back there. All right, I'm gonna go explore these ones, and then I'll let you guys know, and we'll see where we end up. We'll end up seeing what's best. So we made our way down, and this one is sitting at 1 million. So 1 million is not a bad vein, but the other one is 1.67 million. So what I like about this one is literally just a straight shot from our production area, right? So I think we might have some, yeah, straight shot. So that's not bad. Once this gold kind of runs out, we can even tie into the existing infrastructure, right? The existing lines for that. But the other one's just right down there, right? So we can even tap them both and feed it from both sides like I'm doing here. Because, you know, we got titanium there, we got titanium there. I eventually want them all feeding in right here and right there. Easy, easy. So we got to kind of get that all tapped. I've started kind of running some power lines on the ceiling because I think I want to get rid of this thing right here because we're also going to need a way to run the cutter heads once we get those. Once we get those automated and running down here, because I want this stuff to be as efficient as possible. And this power line right here is actually feeding the biomass way down in the toxic cavern. So we're not too worried about that right this second, but we do want to get some of this stuff set up. Now, another issue, I don't have too many pipes. Let's see here. I think it'd be prudent to run this gold first. So let me get that all dug out, and we'll talk about how we're going to run the infrastructure. So we got things dug out. I'm running the power on the ceiling down and just shooting it down the shaft. Couple of interesting things we ran into. Here's a titanium vein. It's like 1 million. We got a lithium vein right here. And then finally, here's our gold. So what I think I want to do, I think I want to put a battery right here. So that'll take in all the power, obviously. And then what I'll do is I will place, because I got to think about this in a couple different ways. Number one, I need to place the extractors, which I don't know if I have any on me. I can make some real quick, though. Hopefully. Right, so I got those. Carrying around these manufacturing plants, by the way, has been just a lifesaver. Okay, so there's two things I need to think about. Number one, I need to think about how I'm going to feed the the extractors with the cutter heads. And then number 2, I need to think about the output, right? So if I go extractor, extractor, kind of just like that, then they can both output down below to a couple hoppers, which can then just go along the ground. No big deal. But I think I'm going to want something right here. And then, yeah, and then it'll have to come out. Do I have any extractors on my bot? Yeah. Okay, and then do something like this, right? Remove only. So just something like that. And then, in fact, I'm going to dig this out a little bit more to give myself some space. You see, the vein comes all the way back over here, so like not bad at all. Get rid of some of this light. There we go. Okay. So, oh man, let me think. Okay, that's good. That's good. So then, what will happen? Oh no, I'm gonna need to put a pipe because we're down so low. Okay, so what'll happen is the matter mover will eventually just shoot the cutter heads into there, and then they'll also get transferred to here. So that way, do I have any logistics hoppers? Those would be even better, so I'm not transmitting so many cutter heads, but not a huge deal. I don't think I have any logistics hoppers on me. Okay, so that'll do that. Let me place this other miner in there. I don't know if I have any motors on me. I don't. That's fine. That's fine. So before I even get them really going, I'll have to go get motors. Actually, do I have the ability to make motors? Look at that. This is amazing. Don't have the wire, so I guess they're stuck with those. Which means you're going to get that motor. Eventually, I'm going to upgrade all the motors. You know, get them going as fast as possible. But for now, they're just going to kind of sit like that. Okay, so then this one can output... Okay, so I got to think about this too, right? Where they output, I need to make sure... Oh, man. If I put a hopper here, this tube will grab from there. So I think I'm going to have to move the tubes. I think I'm going to have to do something like strange. Right? Is that... Nope. This way, right? So something kind of like that. Something like... have it go into the side. It's kind of clunky, but remember, we're trying to avoid taking from the other ones. Right? So I can do something like this. This will actually grab from both, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I can even do something like this too. Yeah, no, I can't. Well, unless I come all the way out around, which, let's kind of see how that looks. I mean, it's kind of whatever, right? And that could have another one just coming straight out that way. Okay, so I mean, that's, you know, we're not quite tapping into this just yet, but that'll probably be the plan in the short term. And then the cutter heads will feed no problem. Cool. Okay, so there's that. Let's go set up that titanium. I don't have these set up for cutter heads either, this nickel. That looks like a camel bot. It is a camel bot. Organic rock, I'll take it. Okay. So let's look down here about how we can kind of work these too. Okay, so these are... Oh, these already have steel cutter heads. Okay, okay. So really, I'm probably going to need to put a battery right here. Because that's going to need to power the matter movers, right? Let's dig ourselves a little headroom here. Okay, so then the cutter heads are going to get matter moved in, and then I want to make sure that See, I can't put anything right there or it'll interfere. The pipes will take from it. Oh boy. So, let me think. How can I do this? I don't know if there's a really good way. Unless I got rid of that. If I get rid of that, then these are both outputting to those two. In fact, I can even do something like this, right? Sharing on, and just do that, right? So that way, at least they're both kind of blah. We're doing whatever, right? And then this can do something like that. Like so. Pick it up. Okay, I could do that. That should be fine. That will at least distribute the cutter heads, but that means I need to set them up in a way that they will actually pull. And look at me out of power. Can I hit the battery from here? Come on. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So that means I need to, you know, I should just set up all the matter movers too. That way once they're going, they're going. You know, once I get the stuff going, it just needs to move. Okay. All right. So if I'm going to do that, then if that's the matter mover, that is the storage. And it's going to transmit along this to, I want a smaller hopper. Is that a big one? No, okay. To there, and then that will just go down. Okay, that's fine. That's doing that. Let me, where do I have one matter mover at least. Okay, so that should be fine. That's aimed correctly. But it needs to come. Maybe I'll matter move. How far back does this thing go, I wonder? So there's a number of things we need to consider, right? Number one, we need to make sure that the matter movers have power, which, I mean, clearly is not an issue, right? We have power. But it's all the other matter movers, right, away from here. We can go in any of these cardinal directions, right? We can go this way, or that way. But they need to be hitting other matter movers, I think. Alright, so we got some. So now we need to figure out... Okay. So we want this one set up because it's just already here, right? So let's... Now, I don't know the priority for how it's going to grab stuff, right? So... Let's see here. Maybe I'll shoot it at the wall, right? I'll kind of have that be like a distribution hub or something. I think that's right. That lined up? Yeah, okay. So we'll, oh man, but then it comes down to I need to power the actual matter movers. Okay, so maybe we won't go in that. We want to be as efficient with this as possible, right? So let's think here. So if I come out this way to here, so if I do this, that would mean I need to shoot, and I have the matter mover right here. That means I need to shoot it to right there. That means I need a container right here. Okay? Which means it needs to shoot right off of that. Which is fine, because, okay. I think that'll be okay. So we'll do this. Nope, that's going vertically, right? Yeah, I want it that way? That way. So it'll shoot into there, which is fine, and then we matter move it this way. Wrong way. Right here. Right? Yeah, okay. So now it'll shoot to that wall, which is fine. if I put a battery... If I put a battery right here, and it's shooting to here, then the container will go here, and the matter mover will go... I should really put these all on one hotbar, huh? Oh, they literally are. Okay, let me actually add these batteries on there. Where are you? Here you go. Okay, so then you will go that way. Okay, so now we're coming out. We're going here. We're shooting to here. We're shooting to here. This is actually the first junction that we're going to need to make. Let's get rid of this light. It's a whatever light. I can make a million lights. Okay, boom. There's a light. We'll throw one out of the way. Okay, so if we're shooting to here, the issue is that we're going to block, right? The issue is we got to cross that line somehow. So, literally don't need that. So to go farther down, right? To go farther down the line, having one right here is not an issue, right? Because we can just keep going this way using that battery. But crossing over that way is going to be the issue. So I guess what I can do is something like this. Right, let's get some glass. Let's do something like that. I think that'll work. Okay, I need to put it on there. Go that way, and then you're shooting down, right? Yeah, okay. And then this way? There we go. Okay, so then this will be going this way, and I just need to... I don't even have these ones set up yet. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do... Alright, now I got to be careful, or it's going to be actually annoying. Remove only, blah, blah, blah. Remove only. Okay. So then I'll have these go, I guess, that way. Right? Just like that. Okay, no big deal. And then you're coming in on this direction. Oh, it'd actually probably be easier if you just shot down, huh? Can I just turn these all real quick? Okay, so we'll have... Alright, so you're going to be shooting roughly there because of where it is. And then I don't think I'm going to matter move it just from right there, you know? It seems like kind of a waste of power. Just do that. So then that will... If this works... I have one on me, right? So if this works, if I put it in here, if I throw this in here, this steel cutter head, it should make it to my future titanium, right? So we see it shooting. You had something. You had something. Did it go in? There it goes. Okay, so this is hooked up perfectly. Awesome. Now we need to get to down here. And you're shooting one... Oh no, you're shooting on the ceiling level. Okay, perfect. But we want to go down the wall. Okay, so to do that, we're already on the ceiling. We're on the ceiling and we need to get to here. And I need power somehow. So I'm just going to do something like that. Or, actually, let's do this. We do that. Cool beans. It'll go to here. Oh yeah, this will work out perfectly. So we'll go to there. And then we will just matter move down. Just like that. That should be no problem. Now, the only other thing I need to do is somehow continue the matter moving over that way while sending power. In fact, I'm going to take some power since I'm here. Alright, so we got to here. We're matter moving down to nickel. So nickel will be a happy camper. And then we need to get back over here. I don't know if that is... I don't know if it's easier to go around and do all that or just kind of try to siphon off of this. Because I can always take them out of here and send it into... Let me think. The issue isn't the matter movers. The issue is the power. Making the power go. I could hypothetically split out of here and just shoot it this way. You know, like run it in pipes. So go something like that. I mean, we're to the point, right, where it's like, do I want it to look good or do I want it to be functional? And honestly, a lot of times I do want it to look good, but being functional is also kind of a big deal. I don't know why I put that one on there. I could have just gone this way, huh? Because then I could almost just... I wonder if I can dig this out. Where do I have it set to? Oh, I already have it set to going right there. Okay, that's not a big deal. It's whatever. I need... let me think. So if I put a battery here... Battery there. That, I mean, I guess I could just kind of dig out a channel here. Oh, I just clear that too. We need it to be functional, you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Like, we want it to work. I could just do small storage hopper. That's a 100 slot. I want a small one. I could just do you up here. And then, how do I have these pipes running? And then just go like that. Right? That should work. I have it going down into those two. Yeah. I think that'll work. Okay, perfect. So then we just got to place a battery. Meow. I can even do that. Oh man, that's like such a pain. This should go here, honestly. And then the matter mover will go like that. You're facing the right way already? Okay. That'll go straight in there, no problem. Now I just need to get I believe that this is lined up, right? It's the right height if I come right from under it. If I just matter move from under it. It should go right in there. Unless I'm like crazy. Right? Everything looks okay. These are the same level. That's one below. Okay, cool. So then I just kind of do this number. Boom. Excellent. So now we have cutter heads set up to all of the tier 2 stuff. With the exception of obviously like what we're already running. Because I'm not super worried about these. These are going to run out soon. In fact, I can even just get rid of a lot of this stuff. I don't even know if I had cutter heads set up on most of them. Are these remove only? Yeah. Yeah, we just get rid of those. Oh, they even have cutter heads on them. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, in fact, let me get rid of some of my... This ore I don't want. I have no space. Oh, I have this space. You are titanium. You are nickel. I will give you my nickel. No more ores. Some biomass, and that's always nice. And those of you with sharp eyes, I don't know if you've noticed this chargy boy right here, But I think we're going to go do that this episode too. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that. How much time do we have left on here? I have no power. Alright, let's get to the surface. So some of you probably remember what we needed for the for our resin farm, right? Something that we're missing that I didn't have. And I don't even know where it is though. We're missing a hive mind agitator. And if you notice, that takes hive brain matter. Well, we don't have any of that. But what we do have now is a way to get some brain matter. All we need to do is take this chargy boy and go find a hive mind. So it's a level 5 charge right now. And we have this one right here, but this is going to make a pretty big crater. And I don't want to risk damaging my stuff. I mean, this one would probably be fine, honestly, this one right here. But we want to find one that's not super big because we want to make sure that we get to the center of it, right? Oh, does it? Okay, so yeah, see, the brain is down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right there. Hit Shift E. Is it lit? I don't know if it's lit or not. I just hit Shift E. Okay. Let me get closer. I'm going to light it off. Shift E. Okay. Let's kind of get some distance and watch the explosion. I hope I'm not too close. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so you can see why I didn't want to do that right over there. That would have completely destroyed our base. Okay. So let's grab this brain matter. Boom. Hive brain matter. So now we can make an agitator. Maybe I'll get that organic rock too since I'm here. Hello? Okay. So let's head back. Now that we have that, now that we have the brain, our agitator, now that we have the agitator, this is basically the start of the resin farm. I'll give you guys like a real quick demonstration on how this is going to work. So as you can see the state right now. If I throw this on here, watch the resin. Now this is just one. I think you can do it more than one. Yeah, see? Look how fast that resin grows. And that's basically all we want to do. We want to make sure that it kind of grows until it gets to the point where it can't grow anymore. Or until the power supply for the agitator is cut off. Right? So then just like that, the agitator is cut off. But now, all of my resin stuff has something to do. Right? And you can see it's not going through our ceiling just yet. Oh, it's even still kind of growing. I hope it doesn't pierce the top. Let's go double check. I don't think it will. But I want to... Okay. So nothing up there yet. I don't think it will unless it has no direct escape route. Yeah, there we go. So look, you can see it's definitely doing some work there. And if you notice, one of the things we need to worry about is our power situation, you know? When we're doing this for real, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use the energy grommets and beam the power on the outside. It'll logistically probably be a little bit easier, but we want to make sure the power can't get cut off. So like if we did this inside, I'd be putting glass on all the laser lines so that we didn't have to worry about it. But just like that, we're getting quite a bit of resin. And that's just the gist of it. Look how much that grew from just that little bit of power I gave it. And if you can imagine that we had this thing, you know, on the wall over here, just hanging out with a beam of power going to it, that once the resin grew up enough to, you know, like this and cut off the power, then it would, you know, it'd stop growing and allow the resin farm to beat it down. So that's the plan for this whole thing. So you kind of see it in action. I'm really, I kind of can't wait to get it all done. You see, it's still growing. It looks much bigger than it was. But our resin farm is now back in action. Look at that, 9 liquefied resin. And a lot of these machines are already all charged up. You know, I can even give it a... That's not what I clicked. I clicked U. There we go. So I can get all 8 going. Yep, so that's the plan there. And I think I've kind of settled on doing the power generation right over here. I think. Have the power generation be kind of farther back, facing out that way, and have my refineries be set up here. And maybe I'll do 3 or 4 refineries high, maybe even 5, just so I can get the resin pumping out faster. Hello? Thank you. Yeah, these are holding on fairly well. We just don't have enough kick to kill the bosses. And I have been reading the comments, and I have seen everybody tell me to get matter movers going. That way I don't have the fuel just sitting on the lines like this. And that is definitely an option. I can kind of do what I did before, where I, put a matter mover there and just have it powered from up above with a turbine or something. In fact, why are you not? So now we're noticing an issue here. So these are not going the way I want them to. You know what? This is where that priority splitter comes in. This is the better use for it. Let me see if I can actually figure it out this time though. Okay, so these send them right first and then send it left. If right is blocked, then it goes left. So what that means is I want to somehow, this is going to be kind of strange. So it's almost like I need to go the other way, and have it go right here, right, and then left. Unfortunately, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So I will meet you guys back here. Okay, so we've upgraded these a little bit. Updated, I should say. So now they're in priority splitters, right? So if the line on the right is not full, they'll go right. Right going to the turbines. If not, then they go left down the line. Except for right here, this is kind of something I didn't want to deal with right now, so that's just the same. But same thing over here. They go right unless it's full, and then they go left, which feeds the line. It just makes sure that the turbines all get fuel before anything else gets fuel, or before the rest of the line. So that's the priority splitter. Figured out how it works. Yeah, so like once the power or the stuff gets all the way down here, they'll feed that way. So there's that. So then we're gonna hook that up into, essentially, instead of feeding it from right here and right there, we'll be feeding our fuel factory or our fuel lines from like over here, kind of wherever the resin farm is. Right, yeah, so right there. So it'll be coming and injecting somewhere over here. But anyway, I do at some point want to get matter movers going. I think it'll help the performance of the game for sure, because I don't have like 1,000 things on the screen, and it just looks cool, But I want to try to let me see if I can get some steel cutter heads going, because that's kind of the whole point of this episode. I know we took a little fuel tangent, but let's get up to the crafting area for cutter heads. Here, let's just throw. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need iron, so let's just throw you down right there. Okay, so steel cutter heads. You need charged lithium coils, low-grade steel bars, and iron gears. Okay, and this is low-grade steel bars right here, right? Yep. Okay, so I don't want to be making a lot of these at one time. So we'll have an output, add only, remove, and remove. Okay, so this is going to need low-grade steel bars, so I think I'll have those come in right here. Low-grade steel bars, you need... I want to start automation on repeat. Okay. Charged lithium coils and iron gears. Okay, so we're going to need to bring those in the side here. So let me throw down some logistics grommets. And we'll see if we can grab those from over here. right? Well, there we go. Steel cutter head. And luckily, this looks like it doesn't take any power, right? Or yes. What do you need? No, I don't want to cancel. I want to keep making. Oh, is it just taking time? Oh, it does need power. Of course it does. Okay. So, oh, that's easy enough, right? We'll just feed it, right? Feed the plant. We good? We good? Good. All right. And then luckily I have 1,000 generators. So we just take our power. Boom. Are you? Oh, there we go. Okay. So it did just need some power. All right, cool, cool, cool. Now, I'm pretty sure I have the charger. Let me see here. Steel cutter head charger. Plasma head charger. Boom. Okay. So that's the output. What do you need? Literally just a steel cutter head and a ton of power. 840. But you know what? That's not... I mean, it's a lot of power. Don't get me wrong. It's like a ton of power. It's not just like prohibitive, I guess. How are you? Okay. You lined up? Okay, so that's lined up there. And then what I think I have to do is something like this. Let's see, that'll still only get me, what is that, 256 and 128, 3, it's like 400 something. So it's half the power, which means they'll come out as half the time. I guess that's okay. It's obviously not ideal, but it's not a huge deal. Well, we can get it we can get it going better. Or you know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Besides, break everything. Why do that right here when we're going to end up sending them downstairs? Okay. So I'm going to do something like this. Right, I want a logistics grommet. Right there. All right, let's run downstairs. Okay. Now, I don't have any kind of coal down here, do I? Ugh. So I guess I could like draw power from from like this. Essentially, what I'm going to do. Oh god. I'm going to feed this with matter movers. I'm going to feed. Hold on. Hold on. What needs to happen? Let's talk about that. Number one, I need to make power. I need to make the cutter heads. And to do that, I need 840 power per second. This is the most power generation I'm going to get, right? So, the plan is I'll get the cutter heads beamed over here. In fact, I think that's fine. I'm just going to use this for power. Because I'm going to matter move them over since I have a few matter movers available, you know? Okay, so you're good to there. That's not lined up. And we'll see if we can't make this work. Okay, okay. Yeah? Yes? Oh wait, this is already a... Oh crap. It might be okay still. What if I do that? You felt nice, nice. Okay, so I want to go there. And then what I can do is I can just matter move you guys this way. So we'll matter move them that way. I'm going to need to get power over there too. It's alright. I'll just do this. Luckily, these don't take a lot of power. And those of you getting mad at me for matter moving these cutter heads, but not the fuel, just you wait. It is coming. Just you wait. Okay. Maybe I should do this, actually. Do it like that. Yeah, there we go. That way it's in line, you know what I mean? Okay, then I need to make sure that I'm 64 away. This bugs me. Well, we'll get that all cleaned up. Okay, 64. How far are you now? 55? Is that too far? How far are you? Okay, so I have to... Okay, you know what? I'll just put them right here. I'll put the power block down like here. And the... Now, if everything's good, we should be seeing... There we go. Steel cutter heads. Okay, cool. So, alright, well, let's just go this way then. No, I need to put it like... This way? There we go. Oh man, this thing is filling up cutter heads quick. I've got 3 on me that I didn't really want. Okay, so then... Luckily I can use these lasers to sight everything. Alright, so now this is where it actually gets important where we go. I want to use this turbine to power up my charger. So if I do that, and then I do... Where is it? Do I not have it? Oh, here it is. And then I do that. I just need to make sure that I have 2... This, so like add, remove, right? So I just need to make sure that the man movers eventually get it to right here. Which, okay, so I can just do this and then this, right? Something like that. And then we will use, let's see here. Just gonna line that up. Okay, so they'll go here. I gotta be careful. I want to get rid of these because I don't want to fill up my pockets again, you know. Okay, so then this one will go here, and then matter mover right there. And we should see them come down. Right? And you have enough power. Okay. So then now we just need to get them into this contraption right here. Which I'm sure I could do a number of ways. I really set this up to screw myself over, didn't I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do this number. In fact, I think I set this up to go on the upper level, but too bad, so sad. We're not doing it that way. We're going to go like this. We're going to go, because these should be, oh no. They're going to feed each other. Oh man. I need to go like this. I'll put the steel in there. The steel in, or the charged in there, I should say. More charged, okay. Oh, are you full? No, they fill up so fast. Okay, it's fine. I'll just make like a dump one right there. I wish these like stacked just purely to make it easier to move them around. Okay, So now we have that. And I need to kind of bring these around. If I go up, right? I go up. And then I go over. And down. Okay. Just like that. Bring them over. So do that number. Are you still okay? You're okay. You're still full, 10 free. You just take time. Okay. That's good. That's a good sign so far. All right, and then we don't need this because we are just going to come up right there. All right, just get somewhere in the middle. Whoa, don't die. And just like that, I'm going to go teleport down there and see how this is working. Oh, you got a plasma cutter head. Hold on, hold on. You got some plasma cutter heads. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Plasma cutter heads coming down the pipe. It's beautiful. Now, obviously, it's going to need to... It's going to back up and do all this and that, but these things should have plasma cutter heads now, to be honest. There's no, of course, there's no way to get to them because I've walled myself in. What are you? Hello? Can I just check? Well, you've got 10. There's literally no way to get to the extraction. I'm just going to assume they're okay. Plasma cutter heads. Where else? Let's check some of the other stuff. Let's see. Some of these we can check. Do you have a plasma cutter head? You have nothing. Have you gotten anything? No, nothing yet. Have you met her? One item. It's gone to there. It's gone to there. Does the other one have it? I wonder. The other one that I can't get to because it's under here. Come on. Come on. There's like a sweet spot in there. Well, you have a steel cutter head. Okay, so you just haven't gotten any. I think that's what's going on. Have you... How many have you done? One item. Okay. And that was just the initial one, right? The cutter head that's on there. 0 items. Okay, so it looks like we're just kind of waiting for them. You've only made one item, and you've done how much? 26 items. Okay. So I think over time they're just going to fill up. Yeah, 10 plasma cutter heads. So we know, okay. So there's like 30 over there, which is kind of whatever. Maybe I'll swap them out to logistics hoppers just to make it faster. And then once these are done, I'll take their drill motors and all that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to have to call that an episode. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps. Helps me get more exposure, more people watching. We are so close to 50 subscribers. So if you hit that subscribe button, get us over to 50 so we can kind of just keep this train rolling. And let me know what you guys think down below. I know you guys are going to yell at me about the matter movers. I know I'm going to get the fuel going with matter movers. Just give it some time. Once this operation is really going, then we'll be getting a lot more resources to a point where we can be producing more stuff, which means we can upgrade more. And these are all things I want to do. But if you have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. I read all the comments. I respond when I can. And I really appreciate and enjoy interacting with you guys. So, thanks for all your time. And we'll see you guys in the next one.